Okay, so I have a Bleach theory that I want to discuss with you guys, and I wanted to get y'all overall thoughts on could it be true, could it not be true, or what do y'all think about it? It's going to be spoilers, so be warned. This is going to be about where are the Soul King legs and what possible power it could have. So as we all know, the Soul King broke up his pieces in the anime. We see that he himself was able to break off pieces of his own body parts, his arms, his legs, and somehow those pieces got spread across the Soul Society. One of it, the left arm, went to Ichibei. The right arm fell down to the Soul Society, yada, yada, yada. So what happened to the two legs of the Soul Society? So one of the things about the pieces of the Soul King is it has different aspects of powers, like different concepts that makes it who it is, right? So the right arm governs stillness, the left arm governs progression. So what could the other two legs represent? I believe one of the legs of the Soul King represents time and space. I believe the legs represents time and space due to the fact that in order for the Soul Society and the Hueco Mundo and the world of the living to have their own different time spaces, you'd have to have some piece of the Soul King that is above time and space. So what better to use to control time and space than one of the Soul King's legs? I think one of the legs of the Soul King is a god of time. Now you might think, god of time, has that ever been mentioned in Bleach? Well, actually, back in the Fullbring arc, Yuriko explained that his powers, no time, time tells no lies, which is actually an awesome name for a power, by the way. Its power to allow Yuriko to make a contract with a certain god. Who is this god? This god of time. And if he breaks that contract, the user who made the contract will get burned by the flames of time. So who is powerful enough to, whether if you made a contract with this god that nobody in the Bleach community ever heard of, like this god of time, and is willing to, if you break the contract, willing to set flames to that person, who could be powerful enough? I would say the Soul King. Now, where is the leg of the Soul King? Where I can think of a couple things. I think maybe one of the noble clans is using it as like probably a statue or a shrine, kind of like the right hand of Mimihagi to that, and they use it to kind of keep balance with time and space. I think, again, this is a theory. It's not like I'm just going off of based of what I think. Or maybe it's reincarnated in like some Shinigami, and that Shinigami is like he governs time and space off in some noble clan or in some area of the Soul Society. Who knows? When I started reading the Fullbring arc and I learned about this god of time, I had to think like, okay, where could this god of time be? Like, who could this be? Like, could it be parts of the Soul King? We know that each Fullbringer has a fragment of the Soul King's power. So could it possibly be that maybe one of the legs governs over time and space? Like, that's kind of what led me to this theory, but I really want to hear you guys' thoughts. Like in one scenario, I was thinking one leg governs over time and space, and the other leg, I was thinking some crazy theory that maybe the noble clan that wanted to keep a lid on the hell, they used the other leg of the Soul King to keep a lid on that. But it's all theory, so. But tell me your thoughts. What do y'all think of this theory? Do y'all think it has some validity? Kind of, meh. But tell me your thoughts. I want to hear it.